Rectangular array is the next sub-option in the array command. Rectangular array is used to create a grid of rows and columns. Let's see how the rectangle array works. We have a 10 by 5 rectangle. Click on the array icon. Now click on Rectangular Array option. Click on the Select Object button, click on the rectangle and press Enter to confirm the selection. Here we have the options for number of rows and columns that we want. By default, the value is set to 4 rows and 4 columns. For now, let's not change the number of rows and columns. Down here, we have the column and row offset fields. We want the rectangles to be 1 unit apart from each other. So in that case, you might think that the offset values of 1 is correct. Well, let's check if we are right. Click on the Preview button. You can see that it's not how we expected it to be. Press the space bar to go back to the Array dialog box. Let's change the column offset to 11. Click on this text box, press the backspace key and type 11. Let's change the row offset to 6. Click on the row offset text box, press the backspace key and type 6. Click on Preview. Zoom out and now this looks correct. What happened is that AutoCAD measures the offset from this edge. So if you want to offset the rectangle such that they are 1 unit apart, you have to consider the length of the rectangle plus 1 unit, which is the offset between two rectangles. So for column offset, we have to give 11 units. And for row offset, AutoCAD measures from this edge. So to offset the rectangle by 1 unit, so you have to consider the entire height of the rectangle plus 1 unit. So for row offset, we have to give the input of 6 units. Press the space bar. In the preview window, you will notice that the rows are offset in upward direction and the column offset is to the right. What if we want the row to offset in the downward direction and the column to the left? For that, you have to give the column and row offset values in negative. Click on the row offset text box. Delete the values by pressing the backspace key. Type -6 and press Tab. Now in the preview box, you can see that the rows are shifted down. Click on the column text box, delete the value and type -11 and press the Tab key. You can see that the columns are shifted to the left. Click on the preview button to see the preview. Well, it looks fine. Press the space bar. Okay, let's do one more thing. Change the number of rows and columns. Click on the row field and type 3. Take your mouse pointer to the columns field and type 3. Click on the preview button. Now, if you count the rows, we have 3 rows, and if you count the columns, we have 3 columns. This concludes our tutorial on rectangular array.